All right, gents, so I'm back with another short video. I'm gonna tell you what I used to custom paint my front grille on my 2015 F250 King Ranch. It was all chrome, most of them are chrome. If you have like the platinum, it's like a nickel. But yeah, just something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I wanted to show you what tools, materials. So first step, and this is not a how-to, right? I'm not gonna show you the entire process. You gotta take it apart, and there's plenty of videos on how to do that. I did wanna show you that there are like these 10mm nuts securing like the chrome runner pieces. Like you see that one right there, this one right there. There's two on the other side, and then there's one on the center Ford emblem piece. Okay, and that's what you need for tools. You know, ratchet, I'm using a power. You don't have to use an extension, I did. But you're gonna need that 10mm deep socket to remove those 10mm nuts that are securing those runner pieces in the Ford emblem. All right, this one's just a short socket. I used a flat nose plastic removal tool to get all the tabs out, right, like these, and then to push the tabs initially that are on the bottom of the front grille, okay? So like right there. Come on, focus. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all gray. All right, and I'll show you some photos throughout the video that I talk about, just referencing other projects. Another project that I did using the same paint, and really this is the reason why I wanted to make this video is to encourage the use of these, and I purchased these off of Amazon. And also encourage you just the process. So if you've kind of been in the mood of, hey man, I want to change some chrome out, make it a weekend project, yeah, absolutely doable. You just need a little bit of time, patience, right? Because prep's everything when it comes to paint. But that's about it. All right, so that's about it for all the tools. I'll share, actually, here's the sander that I used. I couldn't find my other one that I bought off of Amazon a long time ago, but that one was tried and true, so I had to go pick one up real quick because I just couldn't find it. So 220 grit sandpaper. All right, I chose to use powder because I hate prep work when it comes to paint, so I'm trying to bypass that and be as patient as possible, so that this helped me get there. All right, 220. You could go, what is it, 300, 400 if you want to wet sand after you give it an initial primer, but that was up to you. I didn't do any kind of wet sanding. All right, I dry sanded all of the chrome pieces, all the parts that I painted. You have to make sure the entire piece is sanded properly and use 220. Anything harder, anything lower will scrape it up, pretty much cause scratches, and that's where the paint will not be able to fill in that much. It can fill in small ones, but not the entire piece. All right, I used this plastic bonder by JB Weld to put together back the Ford emblem. This is a must, okay? This is good stuff, won't ever fail you, okay? All right, so you can buy either single base color spray paint from this company, Paints. I'm not sponsored by them. I just share a bunch of tips of what I use because there's a lot of paints out there and it's hard to paint match, and it's like, man, I'm worried about it's not gonna look, you know, it's not gonna blend in together with my tuxedo black, whatever red, silver you may have. All right, so no worries. This stuff is good stuff. It's a little expensive, all right, for a price of a spray paint bottle, but this stuff is color matched. I mean, look, it's handwritten Ford 4H. Okay, so you can buy these either in the base coat colors. You can buy clear coat from them, which I did. You can buy primer. I threw away the primers that I bought. You can buy them in a kit, so it comes with like a base coat color, clear coat, and imaginary primer. It would be right here. So that's what I did, and I bought some extra black. I bought an extra, what is that, 4H, you know, separately, just so I had enough. So for this specific project, I used 2 cans of the 4H. And then I used 1 can of the H5, right, which is the Caribou Brown. That's what you see there since my truck is two-tone. That's perfect when it comes to trying to paint match with a spray paint. You know, it's different from going to a garage and they'll custom paint match. And then I used the 2K clear coat, okay? This one I bought a long time ago, but like I said, I accidentally threw away my primer. I should have used that as an example and then threw away the 2K. This stuff is, guys, I'm gonna say it, this stuff's the shit. You won't have to worry about it not paint matching. Okay, you won't have to worry about it, period, about matching. You're gonna have to pay a little penny, pretty penny for it, but there's no worries. You're not using any of that bullshit like Duplicolor, other options they may have on the storefront shelves. So this is one thing I encourage you. And like I said, I'm not sponsored by them. I paid them all, paid for these by myself. And so it's just one thing I wanted to share with you all. So that is about it. Some tips I want to share about this specific process is you have to take your time in the prep, right? So that's being careful about taking the pieces apart with the tabs. You know, you can break 1, 2 here and there, but if you're breaking all the tabs on one piece, yeah, that's no good. You may have to get another one, or you're gonna have to use the JB Weld and kind of piece them together. So you have to take your time taking it apart. Second thing is you have to take your time and properly sand every piece you are painting. Third, you have to take your time and specifically taking the Ford emblem apart. Okay, you can't see it as well, but I'll try and zoom in. I broke one piece right here, actually 2 pieces. You may be able to see a crack after I painted it, right? Because it won't be flush, and that piece. That's because I drilled a little too close towards the edge and it pushed it all out and cracked into 2 pieces. Okay, guys, other than that, the simple process, putting it back together is no big deal. This looks a lot better than the chrome, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So if you have any questions, comments, go ahead and let me know. But down below, I'll post the links to the materials, tools that I use for this project. But I think I've had it on my to-do list for like 2 years, you know, so glad I finally did it. Hopefully yours comes out better than mine, but mine is pretty solid, and I'm just very excited with how it came out. And you should too, as long as you follow these steps. It can come out with a great color combo, the exact color combo that you want. All right, see y'all.